Hello friends, welcome. How are you? I hope you all are very well and fine. Okay. So in this video lecture today we will discuss and you will learn that how to solve the voice change of interrogative sentence, those interrogative sentence which begin with do, does and did. Okay. And right now I will teach you how to write and how to solve and what is the rules and all about the important methods. Okay. In the first part of this video we will discuss the rules and the form of verbs. You can see over here base and present verbs, past and past participle form, etc. And the rules, very rules, how to, what is the rules of active voice, what is the rules of passive voice, how can you just arrange the words, okay, how can you arrange the subject, verb, objects, etc. All about, okay. And in the latter part of this video lecture we will solve three questions. Okay, we will solve three questions and all the interrogative sentence that begin with do, does and did. But before going to ahead, I request you, please just subscribe our channel, and if you like this video, please share with your friends and whoever who are going to learn active passive voice change for SSC CGL mains. And you should remember over here that sometimes voice change comes in SSC CGL tier 1 also. So this is very important topic, and you should keep patience and just watch complete this video. I request you, please watch the complete video. You will surely understand how to solve such type of questions. Okay, so let's start right now. So here the title says SSC CGL mains English voice change rules interrogative sentence. So here you can see that three form of verbs here, base or present form, that is called V1 form of main verb, that is right. Okay, and when this base or present verb that is called V1 is just converted into past or V2 form, that time the right will be written as wrote. Okay, and the third form is past participle form, we will call it V3, and that is written. So over here you should remember that in active voice, okay, in the time of active voice, when you are going to write any active voice, you can freely use any one of these form of verb. You can write here I write a letter, okay, and if you are going to write in past form, you can write I wrote a letter. And if you have just to write in perfect tense, that time you can write I have written a letter, you had written a letter, okay. But in the case of passive voice, okay, in the case of passive voice, you must remember that you cannot use V1 or V2 in the passive voice. Just got the point, okay, just try to get the point here, and this point is should be memorized by you. Okay, so when you are going to write in passive form, that means an active sentence is given and you have to write the answer of this active sentence in passive voice. That time you should only and only use the past participle form, that is called V3. So this is very important to learn that in passive voice only and only V3 form of main verb has been used or is used. Okay, you should not write any kind of V1 or V2 format in your passive voice. Try to get the point. Okay, okay. So right now it is time to learn the three rules, very important rules. Okay, in active voice, a sentence, an interrogative sentence, begin with do, okay, begin with do, just written in this format. In the first of the sentence, do, and after that the subject, and after that the main verb, and after that the object. Okay, this is the active format, this is the active format. Okay, this is the active format. Okay, we should write here an example. Okay, so I can write do you, Okay, do you, so do over here you can see, and after that subject. Okay, I will just clear it very clearly before you. Do you, okay, and up, so here do, and after that subject is you, and after that plus main verb. I should give a main verb. Do you learn, 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 okay, and after that plus main verb also is given, what is learn, okay, and after learn object Hindi, 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 and in the end question mark. Okay, this is the example. So at first, do plus subject plus main verb and object, this is called an interrogative sentence, okay, and in active form. And right now, when you just convert this active sentence, active interrogative sentence into passive form, that time you must begin the sentence, the passive sentence, with is or are or am, whichever is applicable. So right now, how can you decide that you have to write is or are or am? This depends on the object. Okay, so here object is Hindi. Okay, you can see the object is Hindi. If you write this Hindi in the place of this object, that time you should begin with is, because object is a single word, okay, and in singular form also. You cannot begin with are or am. Okay, after that, here learn is the main verb, learn is the main verb. So here you should write the past participle form of main verb, that is called learned. Okay, this is the main verb, and here the past participle form. So learn, here learn, learned, okay, and after learned you should write here by, okay, and after by the subject. Okay, so here subject is you. So here a very important thing is that when an active interrogative sentence begins with do, and when you solve this sentence, convert this sentence into passive form, the very word do is completely removed or deleted, is not it? You can find it very important, because in the active form the sentence begins with do, but in the passive form there is no existence of do. Okay, so this is very important, I think this is very important. So here we should solve this sentence. Okay, so Hindi is the object, so here is, okay, plus object is Hindi, okay, write Hindi, plus learn, the third form of learn, learned, Learnt, learned, okay, and after that by, after that you, okay, and in the end question mark. So in this way we can convert an active interrogative sentence begins with do, does, or did into passive form. Okay, so this is our first rules and first sentence with example. This is our second rules. You can see over here, does plus subject plus main verb plus object in active form. Okay, and when we write in passive form, again we should begin with is, are, am plus object plus v3 plus by plus subject. Okay, as same as to this do sentence. Okay, and right now the third rules, but the third rule says us, if the active interrogative sentence begins with did, okay, that time you cannot write is, are, or am. You have to write was or were. Okay, was or were instead of is, are, am, because did is the past form of do and does. Get the point, friends? When you find that an active interrogative voice begins with do or does, in the passive form you should begin the sentence with am, is, or are, whichever is applicable according to the object. Okay, but when you find an active sentence begins with did. That means did means, okay, if you find did in the beginning of the sentence, you just think that time, you just decide that time that the sentence is in past form, and in past form you cannot write is or are or am. Okay, you have to write, you have to begin the passive form with was or where, whichever is applicable according to this object, according to this object. Okay, and after that, as the same as the above rules, just v3 of the main verb, after that by, and after that subject. Okay, let us have, okay, let us have an example. Okay, let us have an example. That time you will surely understand in better way. Okay, did plus, did plus you plus a, okay, write, 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 okay, plus English, 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 and in the end question mark. This is an active sentence. Okay, did plus subject plus main verb plus English, and when we solve it in our passive form, that time what can we learn and what can we write? Right now the object is English. It is very clear to you, the object is English, so we cannot begin with is or am or are. We have to begin with was, because English is a singular noun. Okay, so was plus English, okay, was plus English plus the v3 form of main verb, that is written, writte, and written, plus by, and after by plus you. Okay, so and in the end question mark. So in this way you can easily solve the active passive form of interrogative sentence begins with do, does, or did. Okay, so this is the rules, and we have already learned the rules. Friends, this is the second part of this video lecture, and in this second part we will solve just three interrogative sentence. Okay, we will solve, and the three interrogative sentence just begin with do, does, and did, and all the interrogative sentence are given in active form. You have to convert this active sentence into passive sentence. Okay, so here let's start. So our first sentence is over in your screen, that do you learn English? Okay, so this active sentence begins with do, and after do the subject is you, and after that the main verb is learn and the object is English. So here you can easily understand that the object is English and English the object. Okay, the object, that is English, the very word English, is in singular form, and as the active sentence begins with do, that means this sentence is in simple present tense. So in the present tense we will surely begin, okay, begin the passive form with is or are or am, whichever is applicable, but here the object is English, that means singular, so we should begin with is. Okay, is, and after is we should write the object, that is English. Okay, is English, and after the object we should write the past participle form of main verb, and what is the main verb in active form, that is learn, and what is the past participle form of learn, that is learned, learnt, learned. Okay, after the past participle form of main verb, here comes by, and after by the subject. What is the subject here? After do. In active sentence after do you can find sentence, so you can find subject, sorry, not sentence, you can find subject. So here subject is you, and after by you have to write the subject, that is you, and in the end question mark. Okay, so I think you understood. Okay, the second sentence. So second active form. Okay, the second sentence, and again this interrogative sentence is in active form, and this sentence begins with does. That means this sentence also given in simple present tense. Okay, and the object is here those letters. Okay, does she, that means does plus subject plus right is the main verb, and after the main verb you can find easily the object, and the object is here those letters, that mean plural form. But this active sentence is given in simple present form, so the sentence will begin with was or were. No friends, this sentence is begin, okay, is going to begin with just is or are or am, but the object is as in plural form, we have to write here are. Okay, are, and after that the object are those, sorry, are those letters, letters, letters. Okay, right, what is the main verb here? Right. So the third form of right, written, written, after written, by, and after by the subject places. But here the subject is C. You cannot write directly C after by. You have to write objective form of C, that is her. Okay, and in the end just question mark. Okay, I hope you understood. Right now the sentence number 3. Okay, and this active form, this also is given in active form, and this is an interrogative sentence, and this sentence begins with did, and when did comes, we should think over here that this sentence is in simple past tense. So when you find the sentence in simple past tense, you should begin this with was or were. But here the object, what is the object? That picture, the object is in singular form, so we should write first was. Okay, after that the object, that picture, the object is here picture, was that picture. What is the main verb here? The main verb is in active form is draw. You can easily find did they draw, the draw is main verb, and in passive form you have to write the v3 form of draw, that is drawn, draw, and drawn. After past participle form comes by. Okay, and what is the subject? You can easily find the subject in active sentence after just did, so they is the subject, but after by you cannot directly write they, you have to write the objective form, that is them, and in the end of the sentence just give a question mark. Friends, I hope you understood better, and for more videos and more such types of solving questions and practicing question, you can find a video in the description of this video. Okay, you can easily find a link in the